Right now at 5, Congressman Van Orden standing behind his funding threats, the legislation that could strip federal dollars over comments about Charlie Kirk's death.
And Oktoberfest celebrations almost underway, what it takes to make it all happen, and the economic boost it brings to La Crosse.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Congressman Derek Van Orden is doubling down on threats to cut federal funding.
It's tied to comments over Charlie Kirk. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom with more.
Derek Van Orden says Mayo Clinic should lose federal funding after an employee made comments about the death of Charlie Kirk. Representative Derek Van Orden threatening to remove Mayo Clinic's federal funding following comments an employee made about Charlie Kirk. He doubled down on that statement while talking to a constituent from La Crosse on the John Frederick Show.
Isn't that going to hurt and potentially kill a lot of people if we take away medical services?
Do you think that we should be expending federal dollars and sending federal dollars to organizations that are inciting violence?
Last week, Van Orden introduced a bill that would prohibit federal funding for entities that employ people who condone political violence. The congressman says the comments made fall under a U.S. Code subsection that defines terrorism.
I haven't seen anyone from the Mayo Clinic or any of these municipalities do that. They've criticized Charlie Kirk, absolutely.
Hey, Bill. Bill, then you need to open your aperture and look at things. And I need to remind everybody that not all speech is protected.
In a statement to News 8 Now, Mayo Clinic said, quote, Mayo Clinic is aware of recent social media activity regarding the murder of Charlie Kirk. Mayo Clinic unequivocally condemns violence of any kind and holds our employees to clear standards of respectful and professional conduct. Mayo Clinic did not offer comment on the individual's employment status. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. We are now hearing from Wisconsin governor candidate Tom Tiffany. Tiffany announced his campaign yesterday. He joins Josh Shulman and Bill Berrien on the Republican side of the race. Today, he sat down for an interview with our Madison sister station. He emphasized the importance of strengthening the education system in the state.
In regards to education, I mean, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, you want to have a good education for your child. That's not happening in Wisconsin. Only 31% of fourth graders can read at grade level at this point. We need to change that. I have a plan to do it.
The current 7th District Congressman also said a big focus of his campaign will be appealing to the college-aged voter.
Eau Claire's $5 million transfer center opens today, Monday. Officials say the first bus will depart from the facility at 5:45 a.m., marking the end for the makeshift center that has served the community since 1985. It will feature sheltered waiting areas and restrooms for riders, and parking and housing units will be available above the transfer center.
Well, Oktoberfest weekend is almost here, and final preparations are underway on the fest grounds.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine is live at the Oktoberfest grounds. Brooklyn, what's it looking like over there?
I'm at the Oktoberfest grounds where crews are already busy getting ready before the festivities begin. With almost 1,000 people helping out, volunteers and workers have been spending long hours this week setting up stages, tents, and stands.
This stage took not too long, maybe 2 or 3 hours to get it nice and level. That mobile stage that's sitting on the garden stage, that takes a full day to set it up with full production, speakers, lighting.
And it's not just the stage. Ground preparation has been a full team effort in preparation for the big event. Tonight at 6, we'll hear from the executive director of Oktoberfest USA to hear about how you can enjoy a fun and safe weekend. Live in La Crosse, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Brooklyn. And with the start of Oktoberfest comes a boom in business. News 8 Now's Allison Fergut has a closer look.
La Crosse's population will essentially triple during Oktoberfest, and local businesses are taking the necessary steps to get ready for the wave of customers. Downtown restaurants will see one of their busiest weekends of the year. Breakfast Club owner Mark Gady says every restaurant downtown will do great this weekend, but it's a whole other level of business for the places that stay open after the fest grounds close.
It's kind of like their Super Bowl. They make their money during Oktoberfest to get through the slow months in the winter, so it's good for everybody.
Another industry preparing? Cab companies.
We usually have maybe 2, sometimes 3 drivers on normally, and now we'll have 5 to 6 drivers on. and people on call in case it does get really busy.
To keep up with the extra business, drivers will work longer days. And on fest days, Bullet Cab makes at least 4 times what they do on a normal day. Bullet Cab is taking part in the Safe Ride program again this year. The program connects those who've drank too much with a safe ride home for free. Reporting in La Crosse, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
So with the ground still a day away from being all kinds of busy, there are some celebrations already kicking off in other parts of the city.
Yep, News 8 Now's JDS McGee is live at the La Crosse Center where the Festmasters Ball is underway. JDS.
I'm live here at the La Crosse Center for the Festmaster Ball, where, as you can see behind me, guests are gathering for a night of German food, dancing, and music. Organizers say the Festmaster Ball is one of the most anticipated events before Oktoberfest, setting the tone for a week of community spirit. We have more information tonight at 6. Reporting in La Crosse, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, JDS. Well, it's an ideal early fall day out there for the Festmasters Ball. A good setup for what's to come this weekend, Greg.
Well, we had a little bit of cool down today, the clouds, but the good news going forward, the temperatures are going to start climbing back up to near 80 here fairly soon, but we still got the morning fog to deal with. That is not entirely going to go away over the next several days. High temperatures were cooler than what we had yesterday, just given the clouds lingered more into the afternoon. Some of the luckier ones further north actually got mid-70s because Ladysmith and those areas actually cleared out earlier. And you can see that on satellite here. All the cloud cover that was there began to kind of clear out earlier up to the north, and that's why they had warmer conditions. Our clouds lingered really into the late afternoon, and then we start clearing out. So that's the good news for this evening. Really, it's going to be clearing out skies, fairly pleasant, 60 degrees. The winds will kind of die off. We've had a little bit of a northerly breeze all day long in La Crosse, similar type of conditions. We're going to clear out, get back down to 60. Now later on, we still got more fog coming, but the better news is, yes, it's going to be a dry, and if you like warm, we got a warm and dry stretch that could extend quite a long time. So we'll break all that down a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Happening around the state, the Wisconsin State Fair is announcing a ticket exchange program for those affected for this year's floods. Tickets holders for the final day of the fair can exchange them for 2026 tickets. Tickets from contests, giveaways, or vendors aren't eligible for the exchange. Exchanges are only available in person.
Oak Creek's Planning Commission has approved site plans for Buc-ee's. The 73,000 square foot store will be the first in Wisconsin. It's known for having the cleanest restrooms in America and its famous brisket. At yesterday's meeting, several residents voiced concerns over noise pollution and traffic.
ORA Trails has a new kind of trail crew, goats.
The goats are grazing at the community trail farm to eat invasive species like buckthorn. This approach eliminates the need for herbicides. The goats consume invasive plants before they can spread, clearing the way for native plants.
There's kind of a couple plants that are really, really tough to get rid of. And so as they munch down on those leaves, it makes it really hard for that plant to photosynthesize. And then eventually those plants start to die out.
Visitors can watch the goats in action at the trail farm.
Still to come, gunfire erupts at an ICE facility in Dallas. The casualties in the attack and the suspect's motive.
Plus, a standoff over government funding, the latest in talks for a deal to avoid a shutdown in Washington.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get 20% off all Fjord chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjords showroom is International Furniture, La Crosse.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. Plus, get $4,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
In the hunt, every detail matters. It's not just about the thrill, but a passion for the craft. And in the end, it's about the people you get to be with. At Overhead Door, it's about our team and those we get to serve. We can repair any garage door, but we only install the best. Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region since 1921.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Hip hop meets hard rock. With Beastie Boys tribute Ryman and Steelin. Plus, Renegades of Rage, Rage Against the Machine tribute. They'll face off in the Ultimate Throwdown Friday, October 10th. Tickets start at $35 with $15 rewards play for each ticket sold. Must be 21 or over to attend. Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls.
You want to feel important, to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
We know. We felt that way too.
And that's why we joined the Army National Guard. Take on your legacy.
Visit nationalguard.com to find out more.
Right now at International Furniture, get store-wide fall savings on all the brands you know and trust. Fjords, Durham Bedroom, Norwalk, Hooker, Flex Steel, and Hancock and more. Hurry in today for the best selection and savings. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Homeland Security says a gunman shot 3 detainees at an ICE facility in Dallas before taking his own life.
The FBI called it a targeted attack against ICE. CBS News Dallas reporter Marvin Hurst is there.
Lights from dozens of emergency vehicles flashed outside an ICE facility in Dallas early this morning. Officials say a gunman armed with a rifle opened fire on the center from a rooftop across the street.
I can confirm at this time that the FBI is investigating this incident as an act of targeted violence.
Homeland Security says the shooter fired indiscriminately at the facility and at a van parked outside. At least one victim was shot while running from the van to try to get help. FBI Director Kash Patel posted a photo online of what he says are the suspect's unused shell casings, one with a handwritten message that says anti-ICE.
There will be no resource not utilized to bring all those individuals who are responsible to bring them to justice and to hold them accountable.
This is the third attack on a Texas immigration facility in the past few months. The other 2 happened in July. Both involve police officers. An ICE official and Republican Senator Ted Cruz condemned the current political climate that they say is leading to violence.
This must stop. To every politician who is using rhetoric demonizing ICE and demonizing CBP, stop.
No law enforcement officers were hurt in Wednesday's shooting. Marvin Hurst, CBS News Dallas.
Jimmy Kimmel Live returned last night after a week-long suspension. Disney says it objected to the host's comments about Charlie Kirk's murder. In his monologue, Kimmel did not apologize and took jabs at his critics while defending free speech.
This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this.
Disney says it lifted the suspension after, quote, thoughtful conversations with Jimmy. President Trump responded to the return by saying, quote, it puts the network in jeopardy.
The threat of a government shutdown looms 1 week out from the deadline. Today, the president canceled a meeting with congressional Democrats. On social media, he said no meeting with them could possibly be productive. Democrats fired back, accusing Trump of running away from negotiations to avert a shutdown. Last week, the Republican plan failed in the Senate, along with an alternative proposal from Senate Democrats.
Republican leaders canceled votes in Washington, D.C. that were scheduled to take place next Monday and Tuesday on the eve of the government shutdown.
The Democrats' requests are completely unhinged and unreasonable and unserious.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says there are no plans for the House to return before the October 1st deadline.
The IRS is phasing out paper checks. Paper tax refund checks for individuals will stop on September 30th. It's a result of an executive order mandating federal payments to transition to electronic methods. Officials say the change is designed to protect taxpayers and expedite the refund process. Well, Disney is hiking prices on its streaming services. Starting October 21st, Disney Plus with ads will jump $2 to $11.99 a month, and the ad-free version will increase by $3 to $18.99 fees. Fees for bundled plans with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN will also increase. We'll have more news ahead.
But first,
Yeah, unfortunately, we still got some fog, but the better news is our temperatures are going to start rebounding all the way back into the 80s, and we could see a stretch of that throughout the forecast. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Shop our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. From faux wood, room darkening blinds to light filtering shades. We've got all your window needs covered. Plus, get them trimmed to width for free. These cordless vinyl blinds are $9.99 after rebate. Check out our great selection of Max shower doors, bathtubs, and shower surrounds. Right now, get this Max U-Tile corner shower kit for $2119.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
In the Northland, we're chasing fall by tackling the back roads and any type of terrain while going off the beaten path, even if there's a bump along the way. The only right way to get out there this season is in a Ford SUV that can handle it all. Now get $3,500 open bonus cash on a new 2025 Ford Escape. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, your new go-to for all things gourmet and kitchen chic. From artisanal cookware to unique gourmet ingredients, we've got everything to inspire your inner chef. Discover our exclusive collection of kitchen gadgets, quality knives, and delicious culinary delights. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a home cooking enthusiast, Hazel and Lola's is here to elevate your kitchen game. Hazel and Lola's, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
The Medicare annual enrollment period runs from October 15th to December 7th. With so many choices, it can be overwhelming. At Strive Medicare, we cut through the confusion, helping you find the plan that's right for you. We're your local Medigap insurance advisors right here in the Social Security building in downtown La Crosse, and ready to answer the questions face-to-face or over the phone. Don't go it alone this annual enrollment season. Call or visit Strive Medicare today.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Yeah, overall, we still got the fog to deal with a little bit, but the better news is going to be temperatures are going to start climbing up. Unfortunately, we still got the influences of the low to the east that continues to wrap moisture continued around. It has not moved much in the last really 3 or 4 days, really, and all the precipitation stays to the south. We're still under the influences of that, and we got a cold front to the west. Don't be alarmed by that. That's going to be something that'll kind of come through, lift up Saturday. In fact, actually, temperatures really not much of a difference between that cold front. It's a dry pattern, too, really, as we go into next week. The jet stream is going to go well to the north in Canada, so we're not going to see any amounts of storms. But we do have fog to deal with once again, probably for some areas that's going tomorrow morning. This evening, no issues to speak of. We got a few clouds out there, low clouds. We'll start seeing that really begin to expand, but not in anywhere until after midnight. So evening-wise, temperatures get back to down into the 50s as we get up tomorrow morning. Then you'll start seeing this areas begin to expand. And I think tonight might see a more wider spread fog, given I don't think we'll see as much low clouds out there as we saw this morning. As we wake up tomorrow morning, there's going to be pockets of that. Once again, that could be dense. You can see it expand across the area. By the time we get to 8 a.m., that's typically the worst conditions we'd expect. The good news is it's just going to be mainly fog and not as much low clouds we saw today, so that'll allow it to burn off a lot faster. So I think by the time we get to about 9 to 10, we're going to have a lot of sunny skies out there with very few clouds as we go into the afternoon. So that's the big difference. Along with these winds, they'll be from the west. Today they were from the north, kept our temperatures down. Tomorrow west, not expected to see just a few clouds until we get to, and once again, tomorrow night going into Friday, that is an opportunity to see, once again, fog too, patchy areas of it. So it's not going to go away for quite a while. Even going into Friday morning, you can see a little bit right there. You can see the cold front kind of comes through, but it kind of sits over the area. The winds turn around to the north. but it's not going to do much with our temperatures. As we go into Saturday, once again, we could see that also for the weekend. Keep an eye on low cloud development, fog potential for Saturday morning too, as the winds begin to turn around to the south. So we're not going to get rid of it, but the good news on Saturday, it doesn't last that long. We'll have plenty of blue skies then going into Saturday afternoon. So temperature-wise tomorrow, we're going to see a jump back up. Today we're upper 60s, low 70s for some areas, other areas mid 70s. Tomorrow, a lot more mid to upper 70s, given lighter winds now from the west and more sunshine than we had today. The Torchlight Parade, can't beat these conditions. Mid 70s by 5 p.m., getting back down in the 60s. Then as we go to Friday, upper 70s, low 80s. You still got that fog in the morning, but it's a very short window of it. Otherwise, plenty of blue skies in the afternoon. Then as we go into Friday, if you're going to the fest grounds here, we can kind of zoom all the way up in. You can see in the afternoon time frame, we should be up in the upper 70s. Plenty of sunshine and very light winds. You really can't beat these conditions as we go throughout. And even Saturday, warm actually now. We're upper 70s, low 80s, which is above average too. And those 80s are going to continue throughout all the way to early next week, with just a very slight cool down to the middle or end of next week. And if you're looking for rain chances, you might have to look all the way to next Friday or even Saturday, and even that's a little bit on the low end. So we could go through about a 10 to 12 stretch of no precipitation whatsoever.
Wow, quite a dry spell.
Yeah.
Yep. After what we just had a wet spell too.
Yeah.
So we sure did. Thank you,
All right. Starbucks getting spooky.
How the chain is embracing the Halloween season right after this.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Febreze. When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze Bathroom. It's an outlet-free air freshener that fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing.
La 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 la. It's easier than ever to save more than ever during the Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale, happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Right now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year. A savings of up to 40%. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even special financing on all Flex Steel furniture. Unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Dear veteran, if you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Halloween is just around the corner, and Starbucks is already getting spooky.
A coffee chain launching a new line of glow-in-the-dark Halloween drinkware. The 5 limited edition cups and tumblers feature some 3D textures in black, purple, and white.
They range from $15 to $30, but prices may vary by location. Okay. They glow in the dark.
I mean, that's cool that it glows in the dark. I've never bought a tumbler from any kind of coffee enterprise.
Yeah, I got one from Starbucks for Christmas. It had some cactus, lit with some bulbs and everything like that. Other than that, nah.
Collecting dust, probably.
Yeah,
in the cabinet.
exactly.
Give me a mug.
Exactly. A good old mug with K on it.
Yeah.
Like you have right there, or on the desk. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Right now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, get our lowest prices of the year. For a limited time only, we're offering the best possible pricing on your favorite brands throughout the store. Like our lowest price on 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand wild bird food. Rewards members get 2 for $12. Get free assembly and hydraulic fluid when you buy this Champion log splitter, $50 off. And get a free $15 gift card when you spend $75 on Purina pet products. Don't miss our lowest prices of the year, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain. It just hurts all the time. It feels like your foot is squeezing on itself. When I drove past the Good Feet store, I thought, I'm gonna stop in. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet that were personally fitted just for me. Then it was like, okay, this is something special. These make a difference.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that. Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
All right, clear tonight, at least clear this evening, I should say, and then we're going to see clouds and fog potentially coming in late. That's one thing to keep an eye on. Otherwise, the 80s are coming back, so definitely enjoy this warm and dry stretch of weather, minus the fog.
And enjoy your nice warm drink and a nice mug instead of a tumbler. Thanks for joining us at 5.
See you at 6.